And welcome back again. How are you doing? Overexplained, let's play, long play, whatever the heck we're calling it, of Elden Ring. Right. So last time we just finished off that big stone digger troll. Spammed a load of these glintstone items. We might as well take those off of here now since we don't have any more. But they worked quite well, didn't they? But the good news is we've come through this cave and now we have picked up a whole bunch. We've got 12 smithing stones. We've also got a somber smithing stone, which we'll talk about hopefully soon. And we got these glove warts still that we don't know how to use those. But it's all going pretty well. All going pretty well. Let's can we warp straight out? Of course we can. So that definitely seems to be the rule. Once we've beaten the boss of an area, we can warp straight out of the tunnel to anywhere we want to go. So I like this as well. Look, we came in here and you can see we've gone this far from the entrance underground. I like that. I think the first step is we'll go back to the Table of Lost Grace using our shortcut of showing the map, the list, and then pressing the item button. Brings us straight here. Let's go and see Hugh, because we've got quite a lot of stuff now. So what I'd like to do is maybe go and see if we can upgrade our weapons a little bit. Maybe buy a sacred seal so we can start doing some incantations. That'll be quite cool.
Where have you been hiding?
No, nowhere.
No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms.
He says I took you for dead, but we skipped it accidentally. But that's fine. Hugh, we're back. We're in business. We've got money. We've got upgrade stones. So the way it works is we need 2 for the first upgrade. And we're just going to put these into the halberd because it's a cool weapon and I want to use it a bit more. So let's just see. So we can put our 2 stones into this. Yes, we want to make it halberd +1. And then we can make it. And you can see now the number of stones we need is 4 to make it a +2. So let's do that as well. And now we've got exactly enough to make it a +3, which we'll use all 6. The only thing I'm debating is, do I put some of those stones into this longsword instead? Because I can make that +2, and we've got like the option of cycling between those if we want a bit of versatility that's at an equal sort of footing-ish. So I think I'm going to do that for now. Let's put our longsword up. And then you can see we haven't got enough stones to do that. But we do have 2, which is enough for 1 more upgrade. But I think we'll save that because we're going to go and buy the sacred seal from the husks. So they were down this way, I think, through this other door here. Now we'll go and see Corin again and see if we can buy, we got enough to buy an incantation or 2. I'd love to buy a stone sword key, but at 4 grand, they're a little bit expensive. And we would like to try some other weapons too, actually. And then we could do with finding some upgrade stones to help those get a bit better. Like I'm interested in this mace so that we've got a strike damage option. We do have that flail, but we need to spend a bunch of levels to get the stats for that. So I think we will take the mace for sure, and we will take this finger seal as well. I was tempted by the longbow, but we don't have the stats for it just yet. We don't have the stats for the other crossbow that we picked up either, but I think that's okay. Slash is something we could make use of as well. Slash is another type of damage that's strong. And these types of damage, I'd like to think they kind of make sense. So, for slight spoilers, like Strike would have been good against those guys in the last episode we were fighting. The guys who are made of rock, because you can smash rocks up, right, with hammers. So they work quite well against sort of solid enemies. Slash is good against things that are basically armorless, so like beasts, creatures, or people who don't have armor on. Regular is just, or standard, sorry, is just a generic damage type that nobody has a special resistance to. I don't think, anyway. And then Pierce is good, I think, against armor. Like the idea is it gets through the gaps in the armor, right? So we could do with getting a scimitar as well, I think. So I'm going to pick one up because we've got the stats for it already, so that's cool. That's another reason that I love this starting class, because we can try so many weapons out without much having to level up very much. So that's cool. The only thing is now I've spent a whole bunch of money that I'm probably going to use to buy a spell. So we'll see. We do have a bunch of golden runes. We've got a golden rune 4, which gives us 1200, which is quite nice. And we got 6 of these, which is another 1200. So we got 2400 in the bank, plus 900 at the bottom. So hopefully, Karin can sort us out with something.
Well then, would you like to learn an incantation?
I would, please. Oh, we can't sell, unfortunately, to him, which is a bit annoying. Oh, but look how cheap these spells are. So, I'm definitely going to try... I think we should try a couple of things. Poison is something I know we'll probably run into quite soon. So, I'd like to get Cure Poison. Because poison is quite a bugger. It doesn't... It can go away by itself. But in the early game... maybe we'll discover that when we get poisoned. I'll let it run its course. You can die from poison if you don't have anything to cure it. It will kill you before it fades away. So maybe we'll get poison. I'd like to get a catch flame is quite a useful early incantation for sure. And then rejection is also pretty cool. We don't have quite enough cash to get all of them. We definitely have enough cash to get... Oh, actually, we do have enough cash to get all of them. Because we've got enough on us right now to get that. I think we had 2,400 in the back. Thanks, Corin. Let's use our soul items real quick. I'm not sure.
I can happily spare the time
and
applaud your enthusiasm.
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip what you were saying there, sir. I do enjoy listening to the characters. Okay, so I haven't got the faith for this one. That's an issue. We need 10 faith for that. Oh, what have we got? We've got 9. So we haven't got enough faith to cast Poison Cure or Rejection, which we need 12 for. So we are going to need to put a few points into those to be able to use them. So maybe for now we'll leave Rejection. We'll take Cure Poison. I don't think we've quite got enough. Thanks, Corin, mate. I don't think we've quite got enough to level up again yet, have we? Oh no, we're very close to a level up, so we'll level up in a minute. We'll start putting some points into faith, just so we can use our, what's the word? Incantations that we've just bought. But another thing we want to do now, just to very quickly go back to Hugh. And since we're going to try and use some of this fire magic a little bit.
No matter.
Lay out your arms. Yeah, mate. Let's strengthen. So we want to start strengthening all of these things, really. And I might start putting some of this stuff in the box so that we're not carrying too much. Yeah. Oh, I can't even use my finger seal yet. Of course. We'll strengthen it to be a finger seal +1. And the first thing we're going to do is just go and grind out a couple of easy enemies, and we'll get some... we'll get a level up so we can actually start using our magic. But great. Thank you very much, sir. In fact, how much does it cost to level up again? 1882. What can we sell? Sometimes you have stuff that you can sell that you don't really need. So let's say, for example, rower fruit. We use those to make stuff to feed Torrent, right? I can sell all of those for 420. And now I've got enough to level up, so I think that'll do. I'm not bothered. Rower fruit are everywhere. We'll pick up loads more as we go through. So Grant, let's have a look. So if we level up, first of all, let's get a point into faith. Donk. Yes, please. Now we've got enough to actually use that finger seals, and that's something. And then if we go to memorize spell for the first time, so you can see we've got our 2 slots at the top here. We just pick one. Now we pick which spell we want to go in it. So we'll put Cat's Flame in the first slot, Cure Poison in the second. Fantastic. The other thing we want to make sure, of course, then is that we've actually equipped our finger seal. So maybe we'll put that... I'd like to get to the point where we can actually equip more stuff at once. So maybe let's figure that out. If I want to equip my longsword and my halberd at once, we're now heavy load. So if I take this off, if I take my torch off, then I'm no longer heavy load, so that's fine. Maybe we'll put the finger seal there. Now I am heavy load again. It's more right on the cusp of it. So it's probably to me saying that we need to level endurance a little bit to help us get that extra little bit of capability here. How have we forgotten to talk about talismans? We found a few. We haven't even talked about them yet. So these are items we've picked up as we've gone through. I can't remember exactly where we got these. I think this raw medallion we got from that last boss we defeated. Flame Drake talisman. Where did you get that one? Can't remember. Anyway, these are essentially just like accessories that you can put on that give you additional I don't know, like passive skills and stuff, right? So this one boosts fire damage negation. This one enhances roars and breath attacks. So neither of those are that useful, really, I'd say at the moment. And they do weigh. So you can see my equip load down at the bottom right is shown as red here, because like that is going to increase my equip load putting that on. So we'll leave those off for now. What I'd like to do is get to a point where I can have all 4 of these on and not be overburdened. So I've taken my gloves off. And now we can manage it. So that's good news. Let's get back to exploring then. So, what had we decided on? We just went here and went to those tunnels. We've got, we'll focus on this part up here first. We've got this nice sort of, it's almost like a peninsula, since we're not going to be going further that way. We'll have a look around here. We did spot there was like an encampment here. So we'll go and look at that. There's a singular tree there which looks a bit suspicious as well. I don't think we're going to be able to climb this edge. It looks too sheer. You can tell from the sort of hatching, the lines that have been done there shows that it's quite steep. So we'll go and start there. Once we've done that, we'll come back this way. We'll have a look maybe down towards this beach. And then once we've done that, we can start plodding along down this way. There's these ruins to look at. There's a lot of interesting looking places down here as well. Cool. Oh, whoops, sorry, meant to fast travel. So if we go back to here, this should put us in a good spot. Okay. Oh, so there's these guys on the horses. Yeah, we'll go and give one of those guys a bit of a fight in a minute. I did want to check out these cool looking swords. What is this? Godric the Golden, humiliated, having tasted defeat by the blade of Mikola, now on his knees, begging for mercy. Interesting. Nice bit of exposition-y, lore-y information there. Alright, so we've got these guys on the horses. They can be quite tricky to fight, especially on foot. So I'd recommend you do it on, well, maybe we'll try on foot first, shall we? See how we get on. I do think with some heavier weapons like this, I might be able to just hit him straight off. If we get lucky. Let's see if we can get him. Oh, God. We are looking very dumb at the moment. Look at this. What a battle. Oh yeah, straight down. If you hit someone down, you can run up and get a crit on them, which is very cool. And the horse doesn't know what to do and he'll run off. See you later, mate. You can kill the horses. I prefer not to, if we can, because I feel bad for them. They don't know, do they? So that actually wasn't too bad. If you've got a heavy weapon like this halberd, you can knock them off like that. If I tried to do that with this sword, I don't think it would have worked as well. We'll see if we can find another one and test it out. But otherwise we'll do a bit of horseback fighting. See how it goes. Where's the blue light? Here we go. Oh look, there's one. It's just gone behind the bushes on the left. Let's go and see if we can agitate him. Hello, sir. There we go. Two-handing this sword instead. Let's see if this works to knock him straight off. Oh my God, it does. Good grief. I thought that was only with really heavy weapons. Well, there we go. Cheat code unlocked, everybody. And then maybe let's keep talking about doing some horseback fighting. So let's see if we can actually do some. Maybe we should try and scope the place out a little bit first as well. Oh, we've unequipped our telescope. Let's get that back on. See what we can see. We can summon the octopus for a bit of help if we want. Could be cool. We've got one guy there. I can see an item to pick up. Wolves with a V, please. Maybe let's try and be a bit strategic. Can we go up on these rocks? Oh, wait, what's this? Another one of these guys. Oh, here we go. Let's do a bit of horseback fighting. So yeah, my preferred method for doing these fights is you sort of just charge around. They'll try and hit you. You hold the right trigger, run up, and release to try and time their swipe. Works quite nicely. does a good bit of damage as well. But now I know that jump attack just knocks them straight off. Why would I even do this? See, I've killed the horse though, so I feel a bit bad for that. I can hear some lightning going off nearby. It's quite interesting. I'll leave that alone for now. Let's, can we climb up on here? See what else we can see in here. Torrent's head in the way. See, another wolf, another guy. That's the treasure we can see. There's a guy at the front. I think this is it though. Oh, we haven't tried out our magic yet. And I have put my magic in my offhand. That gives us the ability now we can fight with this hand. I can cast some magic. There's our little fire spell. It does take quite a chunk of our magic bar and we don't have much. Oh look, the horse came back. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, we've done it. Meant to call. Should we put them back again? Yeah, we don't want your help this time, Wolfies. We're fine. We're going to try and do it on horseback. And if this fails, we'll jump off and cook them. I think we've scoped it out sufficiently. Got to be careful because if we get knocked off of the horse, it does do significant sort of, we'll be stunned, we'll be stuck on the floor for a bit. Leaves us very vulnerable. That's not great. Let's get out a heal. See that running around on the horse and healing at the same time is very useful. There we go. He didn't really have much of a chance. What else we got? There's a wolf over there. Rower raisins. Butterflies. What's your problem, Wolfie? Oh, Armourer's cookbook. Oh, nice. We can make fire grease, drawstring fire grease, and fireproof dried liver. Those sound actually pretty useful. Fire grease is like a thing we can coat our weapon with to temporarily sort of give it fire element, which is quite useful. What have I done that's drained? Oh, I summoned the dogs by accident, didn't I? That's what drained all our FP. Ooh, does an okay amount of damage. Not loads though. Oof. Yeah, these guys are quite tricky because they can just sort of tank your hits quite nicely. What do you think of my fire doggo? Oh dear, he definitely did not like that. The casting spells is quite interesting. You can cast some things like while you're jumping. So I think I can do that with this one. So let's try it. Hang on. You sort of just go like this and cast on the way down. So it is quite useful. But cool. Okay, we cleared this place out. We got a cookbook for it. That's not too bad. You okay, Mr. Horsey? Can we, like, pet him or anything, or does he just run off? Oh yeah, look, he's just like any other creature now, I suppose. Okay. So far, we've looked up here. I think let's keep going around this bit, and then we'll come back and we'll have a look up this top bit. I think that's where the lightning was making a noise. Okay, is there anything behind here? Always worth having a look. You never know when you're going to find a weird little treasure on the edge of a cliff. There's weird stuff to find sometimes. See some enemies across the way. These little guys are quite interesting. They look like sort of they're little monkeys. And if we look right down there, we can see a procession of noble guys just walking down the path. But that's the map part of the map we're not even going to be going to. So we'll have to come for those guys another time. You'll have to go and find them yourself. Alright, let's see what else we can find. We'll follow the sort of edge of this cliff and see what's what. Oh, wait. Do you see those lines down here? Hello. Sight of Grace. That was a snaky one. Sit down real quick. I feel like there was something I wanted to do. Can we level up again? We can. I'm not sure what I want to put up yet. Maybe we'll just hang on a minute. Because, yeah, I think we'll just keep the cash for now. I wanted to refill my drinks. How do I get up again? But this bit looks like... Can we cross over to the other thing here? Doesn't look like... Might be able to climb up the rocks here. Looks like we can drop down. Oh wow, that's a long drop. I think we'll die if we fall there. That thing there is quite interesting. We haven't had the tutorial for it yet. But that would help us drop down. And it's not immediately obvious that that's what it does. We're going to go parkour in here. Oh no, it doesn't work. We won't risk that. Because if we fall, we're dead. But then I suppose we'd only spawn here again. It's not too bad. But let's carry on up the top. See some wolves over that way. Might go and hunt them just to get some extra beast bones. They might also be hiding something. You never know. They might be guarding like a corpse with an item or something like that. So it's always worth going to just check out the pockets of enemies that we find. Oh, we've got some grizzly bears across the ravine. Hello, lads. Don't want to cause them any trouble. Oh, hello. I don't know whether they're these guys. Unfortunately, you can't interact with these while on the horse. Where are you pointing? Oh, down there. Intriguing. Does that count? I reckon that counts as being in our map. We might have to go and have a look down there. Where else can we go? Look, we can go all the way down over that way as well. Let's just see. Yeah, look, so this, we'll say the left side of this ravine is allowed. I mean, it counts here, I think, so that's fine. We can see a dragonfly. Oh, choice paralysis. Let's not dawdle. We'll just go straight down and see what's down here, shall we? So, conveniently placed gravestones. Sometimes you can spot these on the map. Not always, though, I've noticed, and we don't even have the map for this bit. Is there a bit where they're... So here, look, can you see this? That's some more of those gravestones you can use to fall down the sides of a cliff. They're quite useful. Some people find it easier to do this on the horse. Some people find it easier to do just by yourself. Off the horse, rather. So, up to you. Horse gives you a little bit of flexibility because you can double jump if you mess it up. And sort of get yourself back on a platform. But this is cool. Let's go and see what we've got in here, shall we? I think what I was tempted to do... Did we get... No, we didn't find any more upgrade stones yet. But that's fine. Can hear the wolves howling above us. Let's check this place out. Oh, these dragonflies are so derpy. Oh, he's gone. Murkwater Catacombs. Sounds good. See what we find. Cool statues. A little bit creepy. There's it. Oh, thank you, Lock-On, for showing me that ambush waiting above. Okay, we need to be careful here. My advice in these catacombs is to always go slowly. They love... Now, look, what does this guy do? He hasn't even moved yet, thankfully. I don't think we've gone far enough in the room to trigger him. Little buggers. A part of me is tempted. I think we'll stick with the longsword here just because it's quicker. If you spot a guy like this, by the way, we haven't got our daggers on anymore. We can just like fling one at him to get him to come down, which is quite useful. And he'll be sort of incapacitated like that, and we can just hit him while he's getting up, do a bunch more damage. So that's always a good thing to look out for. Another good reason to just keep crafting these bone darts are so useful. They're not for, you know, they don't do much damage, just having them is useful. I've just realised that we do have enough stuff to craft some of those. Maybe we'll craft a single fire grease just so we can show how it works. And we'll craft a few throwing pots as well. I'll just pop that. Sorry, I'm clicking a bit quick, but we'll put this fire grease on our item bar so we can use that soon. But let's see, I think we sorted this room out. Like these creepy statues. We know what these things are now, right? Weird watchdog things. Alright, what we got down here? Still hear the wolves howling outside. That's quite good. Didn't think that would normally happen. So we got two ways to go. This way, that looks like the door that we open. Remember we opened a door in the catacomb last time? All the catacombs are a little bit the same in that way. There's always a door to open. And I'm going to tell you this because I've played this before and I recognise this, but this is designed to kind of catch us out. This thing right in front of us here is a pressure plate. We don't want to stand on that because it shoots fire things out of it like that. So we can use the traps to kill enemies like we just showed, but you have to be careful. Things like this, really, like that will kill us if we get hit by all three of those. Oh, that's a creepy one. He's got like a human face. Oh, I don't like that. Oh my god, that scared me. Right, hang on. Let's get the guard counter. Let's chill. There we go. Good night, sir. He did quite a lot of bleed to us there. We nearly got a bunch of blood loss, which would not have been good. But we're all cool. We survived. Some root resin. Exciting. Somewhere a heavy door is opened, so we were just talking about that. I can actually hear it opening in the distance. Pretty cool. So let's be careful to avoid that step this time. Slightly worried we're a bit low on health, but I don't want to heal just yet. I can see this, yeah, I was going to say, I could see two more enemies down there. Feels like another trap though. And this time if we step on that step, where are that? I don't think the things will come from in front of us. If we look carefully behind. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that. But you can look here, look at the steps just by my knee. You can see the holes. So that's where the things will fire from once they come out. So we can test that. We're just doing this. Nice. So our assumption was correct. We hit this guy and try and aggro him. Perfect. We can just walk off to the side. Just let the trap do the work. Oh. Didn't quite work that time. I can't remember if the enemies can actually trigger the traps. I don't think they can. But it would be delightful if they could, wouldn't it? I don't. Any more? Why do I feel like there's a... Oh! He must have been above there. Oh, he didn't even see me. Alright, sorted. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We'll take that ghost glove wart again. Lovely. I think we're at the boss already. Not too shabby. I'll take a drink just to make sure we're on full health going in. We'll get our jellyfish ready to help us. We don't know what we're fighting, so let's go in. Okay, what's this guy? Oh boy, he looks like serious business. Okay, we do pretty good damage to him. 112 with the sword. That was a jumping R2. I'll try the same with a halberd just to get a damage comparison. Oh, 143 with a halberd. Very nice. Well, let's try and get... Because he's getting distracted quite easily by the... Alright, let's do a full charge. Oh, nice. And a stab. Oh, yeah. That's quite good. Let's test out the fire as well. See how good this is against him. Oh. Oh dear, it's just like he's Has he changed? No, I don't know what's going on. Hopefully the... That's not bad damage. Our magic's going to be a little bit weaker because our stats are low. And we haven't leveled up the seal as much as the others. Oof, gotta be careful we don't get clocked. Let's get back to the shield. See if we can guard counter him. Oof. It's risky. He's too big and he follows through on his attacks too much. Unfortunately, the jellyfish is in a position where his attacks aren't getting the big guy. That's better. That's what we want. Oh, just missed. Oof. I felt like there was one more big attack coming after that then. There we go. So jellyfish really helped us there. What the heck? Banished Knight Engval? He looks cool. Let's have a look at that. But yeah, jellyfish really helps. Just, you can see the power of having just the jellyfish or any other spirit summon helping you. The jellyfish is particularly good because it doesn't take much damage and it's very good at distracting them. It doesn't do much damage either, but that doesn't really matter because I do most of the damage. But let's have a look. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell used to summon the spirit of Engval, the Banished Knight. One of the two knights dubbed the Wings of the Storm. Cool. Gaining renown as the hero of the fringes. Well, the only thing we might run into an issue here is that if we look just by here, we can see that the FP cost for summoning him is 100. And my max FP at the moment is 78. So this guy seems really cool, but unfortunately, we are in no position to be able to summon him just yet. It's a little bit sad, but I'm looking forward to trying that soon. Now, I love these, like, what is actually happening here? The corpse, the people who get buried here, like, get reabsorbed into the tree, and then it talks about the great tree as well as the, well, what is going on? Who knows? You can figure that out. There's a million lore videos out there if you want to watch that stuff. But okay. So that was a cool little distraction, wasn't it? How are we doing on health? We should probably just rest because it doesn't do that for us. I wish it did. There we go. Oh, look, we got 4444 runes, which is quite nice. Get back on the horse. Right, so we just came down. Oh, sorry, I forgot. There's these horrible... I don't even know what these things are supposed to be, like possessed lumps of flesh and bones. We won't bother fighting them. They're just not very pleasant. But they get angry when you go past them. There's another one. Look, hello, mate. You okay there? I mean, just look at this place. There's just corpses all over the floor leading up to it. We didn't quite suck in the atmosphere there as we approached. But anyway. Right. Ah, we can make use of this thing now. So this is called a spirit spring. So, as long as we're near this thing, if we jump, we'll do like a super duper jump. Which helps us get out places. Like this. Look at that. So we can get straight back up here where this statue was, which is great. Oh, a lovely sunset. Look at that. But what these things, it doesn't really tell you, I don't think. Well, we didn't read the tutorial, did we? I'll have to watch it back later. Oh, actually, no, we don't have to do that, do we? We can do it like this. You won't take damage from jumping into a spirit spring while on horseback, even from a great height. And that works both ways. So even if I was to jump, we can jump down into it. And that's fine. And then even if you jump really high and then take a really, really long fall, you don't get hurt either. So that's also cool. So, oh look, we discovered an item accidentally. Poison Bloom. Oh, cripes. Who are these guys? Alright, I'm not going to hang around and fight those. I want to concentrate on exploring. So we're going to go up top. See you later, skellies. Right, we'll carry on having a look around up here. So this looks like, I'd thought that this was just going to be like a little peninsula and end here. but it does look like there's a way we can go this way. So let's check this out first, and then we'll come back on ourselves. Oh, amazing bridge up there. Great view, just generally. Right, these things, oh Christ. These things are a little bit terrifying the first time you fight them. But they're actually quite straightforward. I'll try with the sword first. So, they're quite resilient to all sorts of damage, is my experience of fighting them. Like, we'll hit him. Oh look, we're doing 15. Not very much. Jeez. You're gonna calm down a bit. So what we really want to do is try and get him to stagger. So we want to try and stance break him. Oh, quite easy even with my sword. And once we get one of these on him, that's how you do damage to him. So now he's recovering. We'll just charge attack him and we can just loop him into this pattern for till he dies. Hello? That's a bit strange. My lock-on wasn't working then. I'm not sure why. Oh, we got a land octopus ovary, and we needed that for one of our recipes. So that creature is a land octopus. How delightful. What do we need a land octopus ovary for? This thing. Invigorated cured meats. So cool. We'll try again. There's a few more of them down here, it looks like. There's another spirit spring. I should have put, that last one we'll use, oops, wrong button. I'm going to put this little weird, I don't know what that's supposed to be. It looks like a little goat or something. We'll put that there as a spirit spring. Just to remind us that there was one there. Because they don't get put on the map, you see. So handy for us to remember where those spirit springs are. Especially if we fall down somewhere later and we're trying to get back and it's like, was there a jump here somewhere? So that's why I like to make a habit of that. We've got another one here, look, that takes it up onto a bridge. Oh, which actually loops it back up to here, look. But that's cool. We're going to ignore that for now. We're not going to do that route just yet. Let's try and take out these other land octopuses and we'll just have a quick look around here. Oh, nice and easy. Yeah, it does a weird thing where it breaks the lock after you do a crit. So you have to lock on again if you want to make sure you get them. No. There we go. You can do some really brutal... You can cut off their really long tentacles. I remember doing that back in the day, but they're quite... erratic enemies to fight, so I find it's quite good to just get in there, a couple of jump attacks. Oh, I think this dragonfly wants some. Not the time, mate. Not the bloody time. And now we got the other guys coming for us as well. Are you going to stop? Are you going to stop at all? Oh, I bloody hate them. They're so hard to hit. And they just pester you and interrupt your normal attacks when you're trying to fight something big like this. Oh my god, we need to heal. Is he gonna... Do you see what I mean? Very hard to find a turn. Can I have a turn now? There we go. And we chopped his big tentacle off as well. You. Full charge R2. Down he goes again. Another full charge R2. There we go. Horrible guys. But we did it. We did it. So, oh, it's proper night time now. So while I'm here, let's just quickly get the map up again. We'll put another marker there for a horse jump. Oh my god, you little... They're so annoying. More Trina's lilies. Nice. Just went for the full charge straight off there. I think if you're close to them, when they spot you, they don't do the mad jumpy around slapping their tentacles everywhere, so maybe creeping up on them is the strat. Let's see if we can sneak up on this one. Here we go, come on. And what I'm hoping is a full charge, even from the side, should still do... Yeah. Should still do the same sort of amount of stance break damage. So even though we're not hurting him loads, we're still getting him ready to stagger. Oh! I was expecting him to stagger after just one spin attack there, but he didn't. Nice. That'll do. That'll do. Oh, you little... Do you want to fight or not? It doesn't look like he's gone. Okay. So we're taking care of those guys. Do find them a lot easier to... I wouldn't fight them on horseback, is what I'm trying to say. Not worth it. Did look like there was a way up there. So we'll go and check that in a second. Aha. I had a feeling there'd be something down here. Cool moody view from down here. I'll just set up a little camp down here and just hide from everything. Cool view over that way as well. Alright, before we go in there, because I'll forget once we've come out. Actually, I just want to look. Let's just check this little bit as well. You never know. Oh, look, there is something up there. What's that? There's a campfire. It is generally easier to spot stuff in the night time for sure in this game. Let's have a look. What have we got up here? Some flowers. Roa fruit. A skull with some runes in it. Where's that campfire gone? There it is. Oh. Oh my god, it's a guy who had my idea. He just made himself a little camp. How's this fire even lit? He died with his turtleneck meat. Dude, unlucky. Alright, back down we go. Where's this cave entrance gone? Damn, it's dark down here, isn't it? Let's get the torch out. Oh, we're not actually heavy load, even with the torch equipped, so that's good. Taking those gloves off made quite a difference. I think I'll switch the sword just because it's a one-handed option. It's a lot faster. I feel like this is a small little place. Highroad Cave. Let's see. Oh, so do I bank some of these runes and level up quick? I think we should. And because we want to try and get a little bit more, how many levels can we do? Just 2? Okay, I feel like health is okay at the moment. I might just do a couple of points into endurance. See how much that helps us. So what does that actually do? That gives us 4 more stamina points. And it changes our equip burden from 49.8 to 52.9. Let's just do it. I was going to come back out and then check my equip load with different things on, but let's see. Can I put my gloves back on now? No, I'll still be heavy load if I put my gloves back on. But that's okay. We can live with that for now. Every little step helps. And we will find some cooler, heavier armor later that we'll definitely want to put on. And also, getting a longer stamina bar is something we want to do a longer term. Oh boy. Looks like we're going down. Okay, see some wolfies. What are you doing, mate? Are you coming for a fight or not? He doesn't know what he's doing. Oh, there's a big hole in the way. I see another... Oh, look, there's one in the dark over there. He looks cool. Oh, sorry, mate. Couldn't tell what you were gonna... Oh, that's not my torch. That's my torch. Hello. Yeah, again, that kind of felt like a better situation to just not lock on. But we're good, we're good. Okay, so we got a path. Can we actually drop down here? Yes, but that's a... If we drop down, that's a no return. So we'll explore this top floor first. Oh, big wolf. Just these two. Rune 1, the sigh. All of that. Golden Rune 1. We'll grab the moss though. That's going to be useful when we can eventually make our own antidote items and stuff like that. Okay, I guess the only way is down. Looks pretty well lit, so we'll put the torch away. Get our shield. Whoa! Shield out already. I guess this way. Oh, dang. There's some dark caves. I don't know which way to go, down or up. Let's go left first. Oh, just a dead end. Fine. Reason I'm hitting the walls is I can't remember. There are secret walls. We did talk about that a couple of episodes ago. And sometimes they're just things like that. You go to a weird dead end, you hit it, and there's a secret. That's kind of nice. More wolves. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, damn. We can just hit them with the torch, and it does a lot of damage to them. Enough to kill them in one hit, so that's pretty cool. The torch is an armament like any other as well. We can actually upgrade it at the blacksmith if we want. Okay, there's a route that way. I can hear something that sounds like water. Yeah, it sounds like water that way. Let's have a quick peek. Yeah, I feel like this is going down and down and down. More wolves. Oh, there's a treasure up above there. That kind of makes me think. Damn it. Sorry, kind of makes me think that going back that other way will lead us up to that. So we'll go and check that out now. Oh, some more fire grease. Where was it? Was it here? Yeah. Perfect. Oh, and you, sneaky, waiting there for me to pick it up. Like I was going to just go in... Another little... They love an ambush in these games, isn't it? Like, it's designed that you come here and go, oh, look, a treasure. You go and get it, and then that one goes, bang, hits you off. You fall down there where the others are. Mean. Arteria leaf. I'm sure we've already collected some of those. But the way it popped up the thing made me think, oh, it's probably because we haven't actually read the description. Oh, knock the mic. Probably not read the description yet before. But cool. And all these poison blooms. Dripping with a deep green poisonous liquid. They sound cool. Hopefully we can use them to make some sort of weapons at some point. Okay, onwards. This is quite a cool big cave. Right, like, I was not expecting something like this. We got this crazy underwater area now. What's going on? I can hear something making a horrible noise. I can't see where it is. Oh, it's below us. Look down there. There's a bat eating some corpse. There's bats down there. There's a bat on the pillars and another one over there. We need to be careful here, I think. Wonder what happens if I just... Will we do that? Get his attention? Probably a little bit too far away. See what we can do, though. Oh, we can drop down here. There's one there. Okay, let's try this. Okay. That one over there seems like he's coming over. Think we got him? Hard to tell. Yeah, we got some runes. I think he's died. Let's get this guy. Busy munching. Oh, a smithing stone. Nice. Probably my favourite kind of treasure to find in the early game. This guy is annoying, so let's see if we can lure him. Or at least annoy him. You come up high enough to fight me? Oh no, he must... Oh, he must... I'm guessing he just screwed up and fell into the water beneath us and died. So that's fine by me. Absolutely fine by me. So where do we go from here? Oh, we can drop down here. Looks like we can go inside this door. Oh god, it's dark. One down. Oh, we're smithing stone rank 2. Interesting. Right, horribly dark. Oh, we're clear again. That's good. But smithing stone rank 2 is cool. We'll have a quick look at that. So that lets us reinforce weapons into up to +6. Exciting, exciting. Let's keep going, I guess. What we got here? Oh, what is this? Baby octopuses? Looks like. Let's just take them out. Don't want to mess around with those. Strip of white flesh, though. That is handy. We needed that for one of our recipes. Oh, what's up here? Another one? Another 2? There we go. I just switched to the two-handed mode on the longsword just so we get the nice big R2 attack. A nice chonky golden rune for spending. That's nice. How much is that one? The rank 4. Let's have a look. 1200. Okay. Alright, now this feels dangerous to me because I'm presuming if we fall in the water, we are done. But it does look like there's ground here. Let's test. This should hopefully tell us. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, we just got to be careful. Let's scope around again. There were some bats that we've hit with daggers. There's just the bat in the middle left now, I think. We'll get our shield ready, just in case something surprises us. And let's... oh god, this is... I hate platforming. Whoop. We're fine, we're fine. There's a guy over there as well, and this guy here. In fact, there's 3 of them. This was a little bit more intense than I realised, but that's fine. He's dead in one. He's dead in two. This guy hasn't even seen us. Come on. Right, there we go. Easy. Ooh, Shamshir. That's a weapon. Let's have a look at that. Curved sword with a thin blade of ample length. Can I equip that one as well? Oh, curses. We didn't need to buy the blinking scimitar. We could have just used that. Light of weight despite larger size, his slicing attacks come in rapid succession. A devastatingly powerful weapon in the hands of a skilled swordman. Sweet. Maybe we should just have a look. So we got the scimitar, we got this. If we put them both on, we can just see how they look compared to each other. Where's my torch? So we can see this is the scimitar. Let's get away from the corpses. There's a bit more of a fancy pants swooshy weapon. And then this one, oh, it looks cool actually, doesn't it? Looks like the same moves. A little bit faster maybe? Oh, I don't know, about the same. But nice. Cool, okay, let's put those away again. We'll go back to our trusty longsword. What else have we got here? This looks like a little secret. I'm guessing that's going to be the way forwards. There's an item there. I think if we go this way, we will find it. Oh god, it's a bit dark to go without the torch at the moment. Great cave though, this is fantastic. Wait a minute. This feels like a boss room, doesn't it? So what's the other way? Let's go the other way first. Oof, that was a lucky jump. Felt like we weren't going to make it. I do clench my butt cheeks every time I do a jump in this game. It's generally quite solid, the platforming, but it does put the heebie-jeebies up me somewhat. Oh, we got a bunch of these. These are the guys with the huge swords that we've been fighting on horseback earlier. What's happened to them? What are they even doing here? Oh my days. Hello there. So one of those land octopuses is just waiting on the roof. Brutal. Okay, we know what to do here. We've had these guys already. There we go. Just didn't even need to charge that one. Oof. He looks slightly different to the others, right? He's more colourful looking. But that was cool. Sounds like there's more enemies in here. Oh, it's just the babies. Oh, sorry mate, just killed your mum. I mean, she started it. Don't give me that. Okay. More dead guys. Anything over here? Doesn't look like. Some moss that we missed out. Grab that. Looks like there's a route here. Is this going to take us to that treasure we saw? Must do. Fur calling finger remedy. Oh, neat. I guess that's if you didn't hand spotted that, it would naturally take you the correct way. That's kind of cool. I enjoy things like that. Right, I'm going to heal because this feels like a boss. We might try out the fire grease here as well. I think it depends how it goes. Let's see what we've got. We'll get the longsword out for quickness. And maybe get the jellyfish ready. Do I need to go through that door? Yeah, sometimes it's a bit tricky. You never know whether you're going to go into a place and a door appears behind you, or whether you have to go through a door. But this one feels like a go through a door type jobby. Well, there's nothing else in here. Alright, let's go. Oh! This guy looks cool, eh? Another giant. Now, these guys are tricky to like take your time and learn, but we shall try it. And we'll see how we get on. Guardian Golem. So similar to our big troll friends that we've had. He's got 3 lock-on points. Very similar. Both feet. Whoa. Both feet and his body. Oh my days. That's a lot of fire. So as you can see, I think keeping at range from this guy is already feeling quite dangerous. So we'll get a bit closer, see what else he can do. One thing we haven't really had to deal with yet is some attacks like this one. Watch, when he stomps it down. Oh, he's not going to do the same one. When they lift them up, they do like a shockwave, and you can jump over the shockwaves a lot of the time. We haven't really encountered anything that's made us do that yet. Oof. Okay, he's got some really quite straightforward attacks. I'm not feeling like they're too hard to avoid. We just watch his hands until he's about, he holds it back, and as soon as you see him twitch forwards, you roll at that point, you should be safe. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go in, we'll try and get some charge attacks. We'll let him do a big attack, and then we'll dash in and get his, well, do a big slam on the floor. This feels like it. We'll run it close. Oh, cripes. That didn't work. Let's try and get full charge on here. Missed. How about this one? Oh, there we go. He's not happy about that. So what we will do is let's try and not lock on. Because it gives us more freedom of movement. And we can aim where we're hitting as well. He doesn't like us getting that close under his legs. He's going to go again. Oh, there we go. We got him. He's fallen down. Oh, look at that nice big weak spot right there. Look at that damage. That was nuts. Just as a pro tip for these guys, when you're fighting them and you do that and you get the knockdown sound effect, they always fall with their chest facing the side of which the leg you hit. So if you hit the left leg, he'll fall with his chest facing to his left, which is quite handy. But there we go. We did some nice big damage in his ankles, got him to fall. That crit on him was absolutely monstrous. There we go. We've done it. We're just about on time again, which is fantastic. So maybe we'll just leave it here again, standing in this tranquil cave with the water flowing behind us. Let's just have a quick look at that item we picked up. Blue Dancer Charm. So this is a talisman. Raises attack power with lower equipment load. So that's kind of interesting, huh? I wonder if we can actually see that in effect. So maybe let's put it on. Does it seem to be doing any? It doesn't seem to be changing any of my stats, which is interesting because I thought it would. Let's just do a quick test. We take all of our equipment off, right? So we're on equip load 0. Can't see any indication that my damage is increasing. Oh no, yes, look, it's going from 23 to 26. Sweet. So let's put an actual proper weapon on then. If I put it on now. 141 to 161. That isn't bad, actually. That's a pretty hefty increase. So that's pretty cool. But we'd have to basically be naked to use it, which is quite clearly a bit of a trade-off. But options. However you want to play this game, you can play it. You can be naked all the time and try your best. It's quite good fun. Let's get one of those shields. I didn't realise we'd picked up these cool golden shields. Right, but there we go. We're re-equipped. We're going to close it there for now. Thank you ever so much for hanging out again. Come back next time as we continue to slowly and over-explain our way through the first era of Elden Ring. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you in the next one.